The Clinton campaign admitting the Democrat race for president is tight, so they are pulling out all the stops in the last week before the Iowa caucus.
Ryan Noble's live in Washington with more on how that's leading to battles with Bernie Sanders. Ryan.
Hey, Ursula and Steve. Yeah, the Clinton campaign not taking anything for granted at this point. They unveiled two key endorsements from Democratic-leaning groups, and that move was something that really didn't impress Bernie Sanders. It is crunch time in Iowa and New Hampshire, and everyone knows it.
This has turned into an interesting election. It took longer than I thought.
The Democratic race is tight, and in a matter of days, major players have rushed to support Hillary Clinton.
You know, every election is important, but this one poses such a stark choice, and the stakes are so high.
Planned Parenthood and the Human Rights Campaign, which advocates on behalf of the LGBT community, got behind the Democratic frontrunner, something Bernie Sanders brushed off.
So I have friends and supporters in the Human Rights Fund, in Planned Parenthood. But you know what? Hillary Clinton has been around there for a very, very long time, and some of these groups are, in fact, part of the establishment.
Clinton seized on the suggestion that the two groups, which regularly battle with Republicans, are part of the establishment. In a tweet, Clinton asked, "Really, Senator Sanders?" Both the HRC and Planned Parenthood also sent tweets condemning the Sanders comment. The Clinton campaign argued that Sanders is finally being vetted now that the election is close.
He's gone through the last several months of the campaign without any scrutiny being applied. I think that's starting to change now.
But despite the heat applied from Clinton, Sanders is attempting to stay on message and pull off what once looked impossible.
9 months have come and gone, and the candidate who everybody thought was inevitable appears today not to be quite so inevitable.
Now, Bill Clinton spent the bulk of today in New Hampshire, but the Clinton team in general is spending all of their time in Iowa. The race in New Hampshire really isn't all that close. Sanders leads by a wide margin. In Iowa, though, it is razor thin, and the Clinton team believes they need to win. Steve and Ursula?
And Ryan, there was a big development today. There was a new revelation about the email scandal involving Clinton's time as Secretary of State. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, this is something that Mrs. Clinton was forced to respond to today during an interview with NPR, and she basically said that it is nothing more than a calculated leak designed to hurt her campaign. Now, this comes from the Inspector General that's looking into this issue with the Clinton email server. He sent a letter to a Congressional Intelligence Committee looking into the matter as well, and revealed that there were emails on that server that actually were a level above top secret. Now, Clinton has repeatedly said there was nothing classified on that server that put intelligence information at any kind of risk to being stolen. This obviously something that's going to continue to dog the campaign, especially if she gets into the general election.